Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachar. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that may look like the heathen nations. And to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. I am the brother Yasharala with Great Millstone, Chicago. For the new listeners, Yahweh is the true, only Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true and only Hebrew name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right. Want to hop into this lesson, going into this is just one of many articles. All right, it says Uganda says exploration results show it has 31 million tons of gold. All right, which this was a Wednesday, and they announced it, which that's the stupidest thing you could do. All right. That's the dumbest thing you could do, is announce to the world that you guys found 31 million tons of gold. All right. Now, with that being said, I believe they're pretty much in debt to China. So, China's going to want some of that cut. All right. Not only that, but speaking as a man, I believe Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white people, which they are the red people of the earth, the Edomites, they're going to get ready to go over there and put their hand in the cookie jar. All right, whether some type of event will happen, or they're going to declare some type of weapons of mass destruction, and we must go in there, and terrorism or whatever, they're going to come up with something. All right, just speaking as a man, because that's what Esau, Edom does. All right. So in the near future, hey, don't be surprised if this devil tries to go up in there and set up shop. All right, I'm going to read 2 scriptures. Let me start at verse 1. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evils upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Okay, now this is going into the elites of Esau, Edom, the ones who are in power, in control, that rule. All right, because you got Edomites that live in a trailer park. All right, they can't devise iniquity, work evils upon their beds, and practice it in the morning. All right, so this is really going into the elite of the nation of Edom. All right, the ones who are behind the curtains pulling the strings. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. All right, so they covet fields. They want everything. All right, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. All right, so they covet fields, which means they want what you have. Okay, and fields. There is a parable. Yahweh Shai said that the field is the world. So they basically want everything. And the way they get it is they take it by violence. Okay, his blessing was what? The sword. Okay, and by thy sword thou shalt live. So he comes with his sword. Today will be what? His military, his weaponry, his missiles, his satellite technology, his drones, etc. So he says, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in a house, even a man in his heritage. And what did they do to us? They took our land, they took us, and they took our heritage. All right. So don't be surprised if they try to go and covet Uganda's fields over there, their land. All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, which is his philosophies. All right. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right. And that's the point. He doesn't keep at home, which his home technically is Petra. All right. Which is Mount Seir, according to the scriptures, which is modern day Petra. All right. That's where he's supposed to be. That's their land that their heritage they were given. All right. Excuse me. All right. So he doesn't keep at home because why? He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere on the earth because he was given a temporary blessing to rule the earth. All right. So he's in his house, your house, their house, etc. He's everywhere where he's not supposed to be. All right. Check this out. Who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. All right. So hell being the grave. All right. Death happens all the time. So, it's a constant thing. People die every day, B. All right. And that's his desire is like it. He can never get enough. He always wants more and more. All right. He can have a full belly. All right. And he wants what you got on your plate. All right. He cannot be satisfied. It doesn't matter. All right. He can have all the money in the world. You got 2 cents to your name. Guess what? He wants those 2 cents. All right. But gathereth unto himself all nations and heapeth unto himself all people. So basically this devil, he doesn't stay where he's supposed to be at. He's everywhere. All right. And he wants everything. All right. He can't be satisfied. So don't be surprised if something goes down where they're going to try to invade and take over that gold or pull a false flag event, etc. All right. And that being the case, Uganda being in debt to China, China's going to be like, yo, look, we ain't having that. And then there goes Russia tag teaming along with China. And hey, this could lead to more future wars, which good. This is what we're looking for. All right. This is what we want. At the end of the day, all of that gold belongs to us Israelites. The world was made for our sakes. So they over there touching our gold that could very well be possibly used to build up our kingdom. All right. Lord willing, this was edifying. Till next time. Shalom.